Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. I'm happy to be with you again. I have a special guest tonight from Michigan. Uh, Mr. John, did you receive my request? Oh, great.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, how are you, Mr.
Good,
John?
good. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much. I'm really
Welcome.
happy to have you today as my guest.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I really appreciate your time and to join my life. It's honor for me.
Thank you.
My name is Gauhar. I live in Egypt. Can you hear me well? Can everybody hear me well? I guess there is a technical problem. Mr. John, can you send a friend? Can you send a request again? Hi again.
Hi again. Okay, do you hear me good?
Yes, now I can hear you well.
All right. Nice. It's my first time on Instagram.
It's my third time. I was new. I'm learning as well.
Yeah.
So today, first of all, before we start our conversation, I would like to shortly give a short introduction about Mr. Kawar. He's from Michigan, USA, and originally you are from Jordan, right?
Yes.
So can you continue? Can you please introduce us
Sure.
and tell us about your background before you joined this online business?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Hi, everyone watching live or gonna watch the replay. My name is John Kawar, originally from Jordan. I live in USA now. I've been here for 11 years now, from Michigan. And I used to be a traditional businessman. I used to have my own stores all my life in Jordan and in USA. Lately, I joined this amazing online business, and I'll never be back to traditional business again.
It's when I heard your story first time, I was so inspired because you have been already doing traditional business successfully, and why did you join this business? It's very interesting for me. Why did you choose digital business over traditional one? What was the reason for you?
Well, it's hell and heaven. Okay. With the traditional business, usually you spend a long hours working. Like I used to be working from 9 hours to 18 hours in my traditional business. And lately I had a restaurant and I had to get my wife to help me in the restaurant. So I felt how bad the situation is, like both of us out of the house for a long time. We didn't have vacations and a lot of things to deal with. So I started thinking, okay, I'm 53 years old. I've been a successful businessman all my life. I had over 15 businesses back home and here. All of them were
Wow.
successful. Yeah, thank God. And I did a lot, but I don't want to keep living the same way. I need time for myself, for my family. I need to have vacations, like travel. If I close my business, that's it for me. I'm going to start spending what I collected over the years, what I saved. So a new thinking came to my mind that we're in an age that we want to enjoy life, and it's enough like of hard working. So I sold the restaurant, and I was thinking of to do something less hours and more freedom, like to go
Mhm.
in a business. I had
Your voice gone.
electronics maintenance, I had coffee shops, restaurants, so I can change uh, what I'm working in. I got used to that, so I'm good at it. And I was thinking like to do something less hours and more freedom. There is no businesses to do that unless you have like a big staff and they take care of it, everything. So after I sold it, okay, we're gonna relax for 3 months. Then after 20 days, I saw the ad, and this ad was like answering all my questions, answering all my whys. Okay, so I said, okay, I don't want to do anything now, but let me check it. I
Mhm.
checked it. It was awesome. Okay, it was like giving me everything I wish, everything. Like I never had the chance to have a retirement in my businesses. You know, when you do a business, if you stop working, that's it. So this business was like, okay, it's gonna give me retirement in a short period, 3 to 5 years. It's gonna give me good income, free
Mhm.
hours. I can travel. I can do it all over wherever I travel from. Okay, I don't want to do anything now, but this is too good to just let the opportunity pass. So
Mhm.
in 3 days I was in.
I have another question. Normally, people who are doing this traditional business, they usually have this doubts, like it's hard for them to leave the traditional one, which they were doing all their lives, and move to digital one. Was it the same? Did you have any doubts? Like you got already used to do this traditional business. So did you have any challenges, or I don't know, did you have any doubts first of all, and challenges to,
Okay,
when
it's
you
not,
start this business?
yeah, it's not doubts for me. I had big experience in the businesses, how to make them like be successful. So when I saw this, I looked like thousands of people are doing it. Employees used to be employees, never had a business, are successful in it. Anybody can do it. It's made in a simple way that anyone can do it. So I did my due diligence. I studied it really good,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw the potentials. I saw
Mm-hmm.
how did they solve many problems, many online problems, marketing problems. They collected a very strong uh, combination and made it a package. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so when I looked at everything from my experience, okay, this is doable. That's good. They solved this here. This is awesome here. Okay, when I studied the whole package, oh my God, I
Mm-hmm.
can do this easily. Okay,
Yes.
so so it was not a challenge for me. And I studied electronics, but that was in 1990. That
Mm-hmm.
was a long time ago. And I've been doing restaurants and coffee shops from like 20 years. So there is a big
Mm-hmm.
gap between me
Mm-hmm.
and the technology. But that didn't stop me because they said zero experience needed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they
Yes.
start with you from zero, from scratch. Anyone can learn what they do. You don't have to invent the wheel here. You have to just ride it. You need to ride it. You need to go step by step, and that's it. So I looked at it. I said, okay, this is okay. Is it legit? That was my question in the beginning. after I studied everything. Is it legit? And I found that it is legit, and the people who do it pay taxes. It's everything sounds good. So it didn't take me more than 3 days to decide. I don't think it was hard to decide. My point is that if I looked at it without studying it, I might be worried. But when you look at something new, if you don't explore it or you don't study it, you'll never know if it is good or not. And anybody is worried from this point, like the point you just mentioned, I think they did not go take the steps, they did not take action, they did not take the first step, which is watching the webinar. The second step is paying the 149 and getting all the information about this business and study it. Because when you pay the 149, you get all the information, you study it, you do your due diligence, you study the project, if it's doable or not. I think anybody would go with these 2 steps, would see that it is a legit and good business. Okay, and then the decision will be easy after that, because okay, I know everything now. Okay, I want to do more research. You can do that. Okay, if not, you're good to go. So I did that. I took action, and when you take action, you can know the information. Deciding before you take action, I think that's the point. What like repels some people from doing this business, because they did not know about it. If I see you for the first time, I look at you and I judge at you just by what I see, this is the wrong decision. Okay, you might be the sweetest person in the world. Okay, and I wouldn't know that unless I deal with you and I know you more, right? Anything in the world, if you just look at it, you can judge.
Yes, you're right, you're right. And plus, it's so impressive that you've been in this business like for 6 months, right? Yes. And you are doing it successfully, and that's very amazing.
Thank God I took it seriously. I took it as one of my stores that I opened. So I did what I do usually. Okay, I gave it the time, I gave it the effort, I focused on it. Okay, here's what happened to me. What happened to me is that when I sold the restaurant, the last business, I was thinking of doing a new business. When I saw this online business, I said, okay, either I open a business and wait for the digital business to succeed, and if the digital business succeeded and gave me what I'm looking for or what I want, I'm gonna lose this store that I'm gonna open or business, because if I'm making here 10, 15,000, 20,000 a month, what I'm doing here? I don't know what I'm gonna be doing in the store, losing my time and my effort and getting less. Okay.
Yes.
So I said, if I do open a new store, I'm gonna lose it in a year or so. So instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to focus on the digital business, give it all my effort, okay? Focus on it and make it successful. Like it takes usually from 3-4 months or 6 months to a year to be successful. This is the average for anybody comes in, because it takes time, okay?
Right.
So what I did, I said, instead of waiting a year, I'm going to put all my effort in the digital business and make it successful in less time. And that's what I did, and that's what it was doable for me. Okay.
Yes.
So in 6 months, I'm making over 5,000 a month now, and this is the start.
That's just the start. Yes, you are right.
Yes.
And what has changed in your life? Are you still working like long hours like you used to be, or how much do you spend on this one?
Okay, I can't describe what happened to me. A description, like saying it in words, it's not gonna be fair. Okay, I used to do a lot of things. I used to be very busy. Even when I'm sitting, like doing nothing, my brain would won't stop thinking, okay, what should I do now? How I'm gonna fix this problem? How I'm gonna pay this bill? What I'm gonna do, like, to cover this employee who's not here? My inventory, my bills, my rent, my all this is like spinning in my mind. So over 35 years, my brain was functioning like that. When I came
Yes.
to this business, okay, I got like, what happened to me is like a shock. You know, when you are like in a warm environment and you jump in cold water, or the opposite, what happens? You'll have a shock. Okay, and that's what happened to me. Okay, I in the beginning I was telling, what I'm doing? I have nothing to do. I have like a lot of time, and I don't know what to do with it. I'm used to be very busy. Okay,
Yes.
then you start to adjust. Okay, and you start to think correctly. You start to think, okay, what can I do tomorrow to make my day, to enjoy my day? What I'm going to do in 2 months. Okay, so I started planning what to do because I have a lot of time to
Time.
use. Okay, and it's in the beginning I wasn't used to, so I felt like everything is cool, like everything is like, how can I describe it? It's like you're in a bubble of air floating.
Yes.
What's going on? Okay. And then I started to plan for my days. I started to arrange my life again from the beginning, and I started to enjoy my life. I started to have fun. I started to plan trips for me and my family. We already went to an island like last month in August. I reserved for a trip for 10 days to the Mexico to Cancun, and I'm planning to go back home to visit. It's heaven and hell.
You start a new life with
Yeah,
this
I
business.
started a new life. Yeah, when I say always in my ads or my post, I say if you want to change your life or try this business, or when I say it changed my life, I'm totally truthful because
Mhm.
I'm a different person now, a different thinking, different life. Okay?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, that's amazing, and it's nice to see how people's lives are changing in our community.
It's
And
not just me,
I
yeah.
really
It's
wish
a
that
lot of people are
um,
changing.
uh, yes, a lot of people get to know about this business and change their lives with us, with you, with me,
Yeah,
with other people in our community. So I guess you will never get back to
sure.
your traditional business again.
Never.
So where do you see yourself after 5 years in this
After
business?
5? Oh, that's too long for this business. This business is like once you start running, okay, you start thinking, okay, next month where I'm gonna be, the month
Hmm.
after where I'm gonna be. So 5 years, okay. The furthest I saw, like from the people I knew in this business, was like 3.5 years, 4 years, and some people bought a new house with a big money. Some people bought new cars. They paid all their debts, their houses, and that, like this business can achieve big goals. Yeah, they can get you a lot of stuff. So I can't tell you where I imagine myself in 5 years because this is too long for this business. I can tell you maybe next year. Okay, maybe in the year after. My goal now is to achieve the retirement plan, like to hit the retirement plan, which is like minimum 5,000 a month for life.
Mhm.
And I see myself doing that in 3 to 3.5 years.
It's amazing. Plus, this business has another beauty, which is you can inherit this business to your kids.
Yeah, imagine what kind of a business you can like inherit it to your kids. And it's not. Okay, I've been 6 months to the business. Now I got my daughter in it. Okay, got in last week. She's in the college. I have two daughters. They're studying. They have 2 more years to finish their college.
Mm-hmm.
I got one of them, and maybe in a week or two, I'm gonna get the other one. They don't have to do it themselves. I'm gonna do it for them. Okay, but I made them invest in the business. The beauty of it is, like, in 2 years when they graduate, okay, they'll be already having an income.
Yes.
Okay, and they'll be like ready to buy a house, ready to like live their life and enjoy it. But I told them, even though you have to do like to work with your study, what you studied, at least 3 to 5 years to feel that you did something from the studying. Okay,
Yes.
imagine that you do this for your kids. By the time they go to school, okay, if they are like 2 or 3 years, you will be able to pay private schools, pay like really good studying, and they will have enough to raise them like the best way.
Yes, like you will be able to offer better life for your kids
Better
and
life.
their
Yeah.
kids.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Um,
It is.
what would you like to say to people who are still skeptical about this business? Some might think, is it real? Like, are you really talking about the real business? They
Yeah.
might think that it might be a scam. Like,
Yes.
how can you achieve that success within a short period of time? So, what would you say? What is your last call to those
Okay.
people?
Okay. For the skeptical people is not wrong, is not thinking wrong. This is the correct thing to do, to be skeptical. Okay, even if you do it, be skeptical until like you like search everything and know that everything suits you. Be skeptical, but take action. Okay, study it. I'm like, it is the step to study. Okay, all right. Let me go back. We are raised to get afraid of everything. Okay, so the traditional business or job is what we learned since we were kids. This is what we know. Okay, so
Yes.
there is no other choices that we were raised or we learned from our fathers or families or our life that there is another choice. But this is technology. This is the world now, the online. So there is another choice. Okay, but everything comes with its pros and cons, like good thing and bad thing. So the scam is there. Okay, we see it every day, like phone calls and emails. There is a scam there. But that doesn't mean all the online world is a scam, because there is a lot of people doing really big money on online. Okay?
Yes.
So if you know that it's risky, but there is good stuff, it's to just turn your face away and go, this is wrong. Study, look around, learn. Okay? So our business is legit 100%, but people need to explore it to trust it. I tell them, explore this business. This is one of the best chances. If it was a scam, you won't see me there. I'm very very specific of what I choose. Okay, because I've been in the market for a long time. I know thousands and thousands of customers. I know a lot of people. I've been through a lot. Study it and look at it. Then decide if it's a scam or not. One thing. The other thing is, this is a life changer business. Okay, it's really bad to leave this opportunity and go. The other thing that will show you that this is not a scam, that we're real people. Usually the scam, they hide, they don't show themselves. Okay, if you look at our business and study it, you will see families, moms with kids, a wife and a husband doing it, like all real people. A scam would be like 5 to 10 people doing it, usually. okay, and trying to trick you. Our business is like 89,000 now. So when you
Yes.
come and go in the group and you see thousands of people doing it, okay, and real people, and you can go to each one page and see his family and his name. Nobody put his family out a scammer, okay?
Yes.
When there is a scam, it's going to show obviously it's a scam if you study it before you go in. So guys,
Yes.
don't lose this opportunity just because you're
It's
skeptical. Yeah.
you are very right because we are real people, and not 88,000 people cannot lie.
Yeah. It's a lot of people doing it, a lot of people. So once you go in and you see all these people, you will believe that, okay, 2, 5, 10 people are trying to trick you. Okay, you can't get thousands of people to say the same stuff. Okay, show themselves and they're scammers. No way.
Yes, you're completely right. I agree with you. Thank you very much for accepting my invitation and being my guest today, and telling your story and sharing your experience in this business.
You are
I
so
can't wait.
welcome.
I can't wait to celebrate a big achievements in
Yeah,
your business.
thank you. I
I will
hope you.
surely upload in the group that we are celebrating all our successes.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best, and thank you very much for joining today.
All right. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here. And everyone keep working in his business. He will do it with this business. And I always wish everyone that had effort doing this business to achieve his goals as soon as possible. And there is thousands of people doing it and happy. And I wish that even anybody watching to try it and change his life too. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a
You're
nice
welcome.
evening. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.